Spyro's Adventure, you're damn sure gonna make it into a video about Spyro games. Released in 2011, the first Skylanders game was, at least originally, yet another Spyro reboot for a younger crowd. And the best way to go about that is by turning the adorable little boy into a vampire French bulldog. If we were fighting together in a war against the same enemy, I would shoot you first. If you don't know what Skylanders is, well, I've actually already looked at one in an older video and explained what the game is. So do you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna put the clip of me talking about it right here because I've been going on for 2 hours. Can you please let me have this? Skylanders is a series of simple 3D beat-em-up platforming games in the Spyro mythos, except that it requires the use of a USB portal device in order for you to place different figures onto the portal and have them pop up in the game. Different figures have different abilities to get by different obstacles and unlock different secrets. Thank you for explaining that, me. It was very hot. Now, the copy of Skylanders I found on eBay was brilliant. Wanna know why? Because it came with a giant box of figures that I didn't want. Look at these, like, what am I supposed to do with all of these? Well, I guess we can at least look at them. Who is starring in the final original release of a game with Spyro still in the title? Well, we've got Spyro, Sparks, Cinder, Fire, Spyro, Thomas the Tank Engine, Fish, Steve Irwin, Spyro, Boat, and Shoe. Truth be told, I actually think all of these little guys are pretty cool, but I'm not here to be nice. Let's play the game.
I am Eon, your guide in this world. But where are you may ask?
That is a very good question. This is Eon and this is Chaos. Eon is good, Chaos is bad. And Chaos also sounds like he's taking one giant breath in while holding his nose.
Long have I waited for this day to take my revenge.
Right then, level 1. Let's see what's Oh, wait a second. I think my controller's broken. I can flame and I can charge, but I can't jump. You know what? Actually, no. Maybe it's just because this is the tutorial. This is a kid's game after all. The jumping might come later. Wait, so let me get this right. We've gone from gliding and hovering to no gliding to no jumping. Yeah, alright, bye! No. Bad boy. You know what? It would be so nice of you to use your giant wings to get over this tiny little hop, but no, I've got to go all the way around here and walk into this bouncy drain cover instead. I mean, shitting hell, you don't even charge for longer than a couple of seconds before getting tired. What's this? An achievement? Happy hour? I'm way ahead of you.
And so I said, you put that in my pie hole and I'll have a wolf.
I am starting to get sick to my guts with how slow Spyro likes to go in a lot of his games. Even if you wear a speedy propeller cap, it doesn't seem to make Spyro or any of his new bastard friends run any faster. And mixing that in with no jumping makes this not even slightly fun for me. Then as you go on through the game, there'll be side areas only unlockable from friends of a certain class, which I don't mind, but more often than not, it will randomly pop up and tell you that, oops, you're weak all of a sudden, time for you to swap out to wet Spyro, otherwise you'll take much longer than necessary to kill enemies that aren't weak to the class the game tells you to swap to for absolutely no reason. It's not really a video game and more like a sit-up regime. We gotta get those tubby kids their exercise sitting down playing games all day. So why don't we give them muscly thumbs and a six-pack? Oh, and this dude here is called Gil. Something that I didn't realize until now is that these figures actually save data. Yeah, they're not just a controller input, they're memory cards that keep data in their feet. So then, in one area, after swapping to someone with the correct class that I needed to, I ended up with someone born in 1947 that was level 10 and had a small business loan in the bank. That just comes with getting these figures pre-owned, I guess. Sure, I could reset them from the menu, but that means I'll go back to having like 2 attacks and not jumping anywhere and running slowly, so can you get off my dick? These cutscenes are really long, and I don't know why you can't skip them, because as we all know, Fortnite children love watching long videos in the middle of playing their games. Come on, I don't want to watch any of this. I want to get to the next level of doing nothing but running around and hitting 2 buttons.
Wait, you're a Skylander, aren't you?
Yes. And you're a golf club, aren't you?
Sorry about the lint balls, Hugo, but we were able to rescue Callie.
Hey, Peter, remember the time we saw Spyro the Dragon? And I was a freak!
I know what you're thinking. Surely this isn't all you do in the main game, is it? Yeah, it is. You run around, spam attacks, and don't jump anywhere. What do you do in the optional challenges? Run around, spam attacks, and don't jump anywhere. Oh, wow, look at this incredible new land to explore. What am I going to get to do in it? Run around, spam attacks, and don't jump anywhere. And I'm sorry, I am still in shock over the fact that Spyro can't jump. Spyro the winged beast can't get over this tiny gap. So how does he get over the gap? He assaults a tortoise and shoves it into the gap to walk on top of it. That's how Spyro gets over a gap. I'm playing a game called Skylanders where you are unable to ascend towards it. Here's a tower I've got to smash. Don't you like smashing? Smashing is fun, right? Well, here's how you smash in Skylanders.
Up to the gills!
Even when you get to something completely different, like a turret section. In A Hero's Tale, the turret sections were frantic, extremely fast, challenging, and honestly, I kind of enjoyed them. But here, you... Please understand, I am not looking for much. Like Gandhi at a Christmas buffet. I don't need to own the world to be happy. But I physically am unable to understand the appeal of a game like this aside from the figures to collect, which you can do anyway without playing the damn game. And it's also great to play the game and then get constantly advertised to about the other figures I can get. Hey, thanks for buying our game, kids, but your parents didn't get you enough.
Silence, Grubsy!
Without the figures, what is this? It isn't really anything, and it definitely isn't Spyro. It's transparently obvious that the subtitle, Spyro's Adventure, was slapped on to sell a brand new IP nobody would care about if he wasn't on it. Parade his corpse over the front of the box to pretend it's his game. But hey, don't go too far. We won't have him talk at any point in the game, or make a story about him, or have any of the characters address him by his name. You know, the name that's on the front of the box. Nobody will notice. Well, you know what, Activision? I noticed. People like to not count this as a Spyro game, but if you're gonna spit his name on the box and claim it's his adventure, then I'm gonna treat it like one. Ah, look, I found an anvil. I put it on his head. Perfect. I fixed his ugly. Whoa, what's this? I can upgrade now and unlock new abilities? I can give Spyro flight. Yes! Thank you, Christ. Now we can still not go anywhere. Yeah!
Dare the drag.
Oh, what's that? The game froze? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, and the game is recyclable?
Gee, that's good. I did it. I saved the tree.